this is how to make one, or the abbreviation M1, which you'll find in my patterns. Now, a make one is when you pick up the loop between the stitch just worked and the next stitch. So you knit one, and then you'll find here the loop that we're after. So you've got the stitch on your left hand needle and the stitch just worked on the right hand needle, and you've got that little line. So with the left hand needle, bring it in to the front of that loop, so it's then on the left hand needle like that. You then take the right hand needle and knit into the back of that loop. That's a little bit tricky to do, so take your time on that, and then take the yarn around the needle and through that make one, and you knit into the back of the stitch so you close up the gap. If you don't knit into the back of the stitch, so we'll do this example here, so there's your line, so take your left hand needle, put it on to the needle. If you knit into the front of that loop rather than the back of the loop, you'll get a hole, which you can't see. Well, you can see the difference actually, because that's closed up, and there's your hole. It might get a bit bigger in your knitting, but that's why you knit into the back of the stitch. So I'll show you that again at the end of the row. So you knit a stitch, and then we're going to pick up the loop, so that's the stitch we've just worked and the next stitch, and that's the loop that's in between it. So we're going to pick that up and put it onto the left hand needle like that, and then we're going to take our right hand needle and we're going to knit into the back of it. So we're coming in to the back of the stitch like that, so from right to left, and then we knit that, and there you have your make one. And as you can see, it creates a nice little increase.